plaintiff, Celeste Elzia, says she and the defendant were good friends when they worked together, and he often confided in Celeste about his dating life. Celeste is suing because she gave the defendant a loan which he promised to repay and has yet to do so. Defendant Brian Yensho says once he started dating his boyfriend, he had less time for his friendship with Celeste, and that's why he's in court today. Brian insists the money from Celeste was a gift, and he's countersuing because she sent him threatening text messages.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Smooth Brown presiding. You may now be seated.
Get a raise.
Yeah.
State your name.
My name's Celeste Elzia.
Sir.
Brian Yensho.
All right, start with you.
Okay, I used to be a co-worker with Brian Yenso. He got laid off in 2017. Also, he used to talk to me quite a bit during shift change, and he runs a lot of marathons and travels quite extensively. Also, he likes to talk to me about some of his dating adventures as well. He used to like to get on some of these websites.
And you believe all this?
Well, you know, I believe Brian Yenso.
I think he lying, and I think he lying through you. I can hear the lies when you tell me, let alone him.
No, sir.
He runs marathons in Africa, in the jungle next to the lions and the leopards, and then he has all the women, and they fawn over him everywhere he goes. When he goes to Egypt, they give him a harem, and therefore, you believe all that?
Your Honor,
what?
It's the United States, not around the world.
Okay. There's 50 of those, so he goes to 50 states.
Extensively, correct.
This is the only thing that caused any problems with your friendship, is what we're here for today?
Correct.
All right, let me hear from you, sir. Give me some background.
I think Celeste pretty much hit it on the
I don't
head.
know whether to call you a player or a marathon runner or what else? A world traveler, jet setter. Go ahead.
Not quite that cool. I wish I was. But I do run all across the country in the United States, not Africa or anywhere yet.
Marathons?
But I'm down with that, huh?
Marathons?
No, half marathons actually, and Spartans.
Okay.
So that's what I do. We did used to talk a lot, and honestly, I think that's actually the reason we're here. We stopped talking, and I got into a relationship. So,
were you all in a relationship, on the verge of a relationship?
No, actually,
one of you all desired the relationship?
So I don't swing that way at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So there's no harems for me.
That's right. Well, a harem of men. I mean, well, you're committed. So.
A hism.
The hism.
That's a good one.
Harem and the hism. That's a good one. All right. You say when you got into a relationship, that's when there was a breakdown in your friendship. So that means you believe she had interest in you?
Not more than any being just friends.
Okay, so how did your relationship affect it? Less time to talk?
You're right, Your Honor.
Okay.
We had less time to talk. We didn't text anymore like we used to.
Okay.
And because of that, and because of having a relationship that I was committed and into.
Right, you stopped talking. Okay.
Right, we did.
I didn't know
and
that's what happened.
Unfortunately, that's why we're here.
Yeah, a few of my buddies stopped talking to me. I thought they were just jealous I had a fine wife. It's because I didn't have time to hang out with them, huh? Oh, okay. Well, they're still jealous. And the loan you're suing about, $1,351.
Correct.
How does he owe you that?
Well, I loaned him some money because he was in need of rent. He had no...
When was this?
This was in August of 2017. I have a promissory note signed by him.
He was talking real good then, wasn't he?
Bam! Liked me a lot then. If I may
And let me
present
see
this.
the note and see when it was to be repaid. Sir, what do you say to this?
I've never signed a note with her, so if she has a note with my name on it, that's pretty awesome. She's really good at her craft.
This is to the apartment building?
Right. Never a check to me.
On his behalf? Is
Correct.
that what you're saying? All right. And he says he has never signed such a thing. So do you have your driver's license today so I can compare them?
Yes, sir.
All right. And it's highly unusual that a notary will grant their stamp short of having 2 signatures on it.
Yeah, I am a notary public as well, so it is possible.
Without viewing signatures from both parties, they're crook.
Oh, I agree. I don't do that, though.
Okay, you have
so.
a crooked notary. All right. Sir, your counterclaim for harassment, how does she owe you?
The text message.
$1,000 you're suing for.
Yes, Your Honor. The text messages became out of control. They weren't like friendly. They became very aggressive. They ended up starting to like go in actually to our relationship and affect that. We couldn't even go on vacation without the phone blowing up. Voicemails being left. He witnessed those because they were played on speakerphone so he could hear. And he's like, "My God, does she have a life? Like, what is
What
the
type
deal?"
of things was she saying?
Call me back. This is Celeste. Do you know who I am? My name is Celeste, Celeste, spelling her name. I don't know, like singing the respect song or something.
He's telling you what to put on that check,
That's
right?
right.
Spelling it out
That's
for
right.
you. Make sure you have it right on that check.
Right.
What
And then
text message?
she had originally come to me and, I thought, here you go. And she had said, "What can Auntie Celeste help you out with in your time of need?" And I said, "Well, this is the situation. Like, I do need help with this, like with my rent." And she said, "Let me call my money mover man." I still don't know what the hell a money mover man is. I'm trying to figure it out, but I want one.
So you
She
never
got-
responded to any of these texts?
I apologize. I'm sorry. No, I
You
did
never.
not.
Why?
Because it was excessive and it was too much. And she, after.
Wouldn't have been excessive if you'd have responded once and said, "I don't owe you."
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have responded. that's the only ones I was able to print off before I came in.
Did you ever tell her you didn't owe her?
Yes.
And what did she say?
She said that it was no longer a gift, it was now a loan.
Okay, so you're saying originally it was a
Yes,
gift.
Your Honor.
All right, you received monies, but you say it was a gift from a
Yes.
woman who
Yes,
wasn't
Your Honor.
interested in you. You just had friendly talks at work.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to have friendly talk?
Yeah, I'd like to have
I
friendly
have
talk.
friendly talk and get $1,200 myself. $1,300 is what it is you
That's
give out
correct.
for friendly talk,
That's right.
if I am to believe what you say. And only evidence you present regarding your counterclaim, sir, is, can I get my money? Can I get my money? I'm not accepting partial payment. The loan wasn't paid installments, so get foggy. So get foggy with this and pay me back.
Okay.
Give me
I
a
don't know
date
what
when you're
foggy
gonna pay me.
but-
Give me a date when you're paying me back the loan in full. I wouldn't have loaned you this money knowing you wouldn't have paid me back
I would
on
have never
time.
accepted a loan.
This isn't harassment, this is collections.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And that's just how they do. And sir, this is your signature. Who you kidding? Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Pay up, Stephanie. Pay up your bills, Then you wouldn't have to come here. Simple.
Last words, none. I'm sorry that I'm gay and I don't swing your way. And I'm sorry that it didn't work out.